Hi, this is me, Gus. I finally got my this guitar. I'm going to test it with orange. I only tested it with the black star. It's my VMA Strat. I finally changed the body to a Chinese one in popular, because those were the only ones in Olympic white. And let me tell you, the pickups and everything sounds different with this. The pickups sound more brighter and shinier for some reason, and the humbucker actually sounds like it has a place in the world. The other body with the dot caster was smashed into oblivion. I had to drill everything out. So this is all the same steel, same components, same pickups, just a different body. And then now the neck is straight. My dad was even impressed that I had drilled this myself because it was undrilled. I drilled every hole myself. I drilled every component, soldered every component. So I'm really happy about the final result. I never thought I would do it. Like, I actually used lipstick to get these matching with the same, this one, you know? It's crazy. But how does it sound? That's my... That actually isn't bad. That isn't that bad. This isn't in tune. I'm sorry I didn't tune beforehand, but I'm just so excited about making this video. I'm a little bit with my lacy attire. I'm sorry if I dress very lacily. I never dress this way. I always have some weird attire on. This is just some casual stuff. I never wear hoodies and sweatpants. Okay, there we go. Wow. Like, I am actually impressed how much soul this thing has. From a Chinese body, which I paid 100, a little bit 100 plus, waited 4 months. I thought I was getting scammed, but I just didn't need to just drill this thing. I'm impressed. This is like offset. This is actually Guitar Madness 15K hot microphones. So letting you in mind, these are actually not Seymour Duncan's. This is Guitar Madness, and it actually kicks ass. That's crazy. And the other ones are just the Kalish ones. So I'm going to show you off, but it sounds a little bit. It's single coils. Just normal single coils. No, nothing that needs to be changed. just like use this one with the bridge. It's a hotrail. Very interesting. It sounds like a little bit like a toaster pickup, surprisingly. Impressively weird, yeah. But the money is in the hotrail here. I was thinking about it right there. I like it. I like it a lot. This thing is I gave it a new soul. And the soul was the body. The other one, I don't know. I signed it and I tucked it away somewhere. Might use it, but it didn't. I have to get a very thin neck. Sorry that I look like nerdy with the glasses. I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, I am very impressed by like it's crazy how much of a difference the body is. So the pickups are in correct height too. As soon as you get out of higher frets, the hotrail makes it sound like a fuss. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. You get the clean section, so you get a little bit more like an actual clean stuff, just full like a boomer thing. So we're going to this. Is it too quiet? I think it's too quiet. I'll just change the volume here. Very light. I was looking for a light body so my back wouldn't hurt. I know, oh, you're just 21. Your back, like, it's more about precaution and prevention, okay? I don't want to get my back hurting if I play for hours at a time or, you know, when I'm standing up. I'm very cautious about that. If my back starts hurting after half an hour, that's just signaling to me that the guitar is not a guitar I should perform with standing upwards. Because I really want, like, I can play for hours. It's just a question about, is the guitar light enough and is it bright enough and, you know, loud enough. But I gave this guitar new life, and it's actually light to the point where I can stand up with it, where it's not going to go insanely backbreaking. I'm really surprised. The other one was lighter, but the tone was completely deaf. It didn't have any resonance whatsoever. That's... like, not even joking. Stubby 1mm red one. This is actually from my brother. He left it over, so I just decided to kind of have it, you know. Yeah, and now we're just going to hotrail. So very warm and very warm. It's like no tone whatsoever. So. But it's not like a bright single coil. It's it is doable if you need something. So it's not like you can. It works. It does. It gets the job done. It's not like it's going to be like a. It could make an interesting live sound by just making that, because Kurt used it once. You know, just using different pickups and mess with the audience. Not even joking. That's why like the hotrails like used in folk gaze and sort of like shoegaze and all this stuff. It's literally hotrails. Even people put hotrails under jazz masters and humbuckers because it's such a warm lo-fi sound to it. And I actually just bought the hotrail originally because I just wanted the VMA Strat, but it like. Section of the amp, so it doesn't sound like Kurt's. So. Similar to this. But I messed up with the whole EQs now because it's like turn off the volume on this thing. It's just a very nice guitar. yes, it's a very nice guitar actually. I like it a lot. I didn't drill the back hose, it doesn't matter that much, it has nothing to do with it. But I can still play covers. I just can like your average Gen X chorus. But you get the deal. Lazy guitarist. Yeah, you know, your average run of the mill. Very interesting. It gives a little bit more of a brighty kick to it. Very nice, very noticeable. Well. I don't want to get a professional internet because the guy will actually upcharge me to oblivion. He did that with my last guitar. But it is kind of there. I want to kind of get it interneted, but the guitar tech will allow $100 to get the guitar interneted. And I'm kind of satisfied as it is now. But it's only the E string that really matters right now. The cleans again. I'll just play the same riff with the single coil. That's an actual really cool. Position. I like it a lot. I like it that the neck actually fits, and it just gave the neck a whole new life. You don't always need to change the necks, you just need a different body. Yeah. That is absolutely crazy. I'm so overall impressed with this thing, I don't even know what to say. You want to see some Hendrix paintings? Here we go, here's some Hendrix. I think this is my dad's Hendrix stuff. you know. My dad's a big like boomer, like sir, like he's literally the same age as Kurt Cobain, by the way. You know, it's kind of crazy to see that generation of people being like so youthful and stuff back in like the late '90s, like early '90s, and now they're all like old, gray-haired. Like it's kind of crazy because like you can see some of their 20s, like the people that kind of had something. It's weird, you know, how they aged. Because now they're pretending that they're boomers while the real boomers are really just like, yeah, a little bit weirder. Yeah, I kind of see like Gen Xers and stuff. Gen Xers get into fights with millennials. And millennials are now the new Gen Xers, or kind of the new boomers with like the Hinduism and all this stuff. And sort of like the Gen Xers are kind of fighting with the boomers because they never had the same hardship, or, you know, never really, you know, they never really got anywhere musically because there was like literally never another musical explosion after grunge. So they sort of witnessed rock dying in their 40s and 50s. Yeah, but I still like guitars. I'm 21. I hope I got to record my EP someday. I'm trying. I'm talking about it, but it all boils down to money and getting structured and lectured by my dad on Napster and how the record business works and all this stuff. Like, yeah, well, you know, some country lady or whatever has recorded her 5th studio album while she started when she was like 17, 16, like recording. And I started when I was 18. I recorded demos in the same room ever since I was like 16. I picked up my electric guitar. I was kind of like half and half. Then 17, I did it a little bit more actively with my bass and a little bit with the other ones. So kind of 17, 18 range. But I never had like a social life. Nobody really knows that I'm a guitarist in my local community. I really feel, you know, kind of hidden. I'm also neurodivergent, like autistic and stuff. So, you know, that's that whole ordeal. But there's a couple like 5, 20, 50 guitarists at my age bracket around this whole county. But I kind of feel gatekept because you know, I'm not that great. Like, but I can your most chords and stuff, not everything. But I've improved a lot since I went into that music therapy group. They had helped me a ton, like with those chords like these. Well, he's in court now for, you know, some really bad stuff, really bad stuff. I don't want to get in depth. I talked about it on my live stream. I don't want to talk about it. I'm more focused on recording this EP and getting things like actually finished for once, getting off my ass and trying to record this EP, or just trying. But like, you're doing everything alone. You kind of get lost in your own head. You literally have no external outsider reviews or opinions or anyone to help you. I don't have like a community with people similar to my age, you know. And I've been doing guitar since I was like 17, 18. So like, there's literally like the whole death of community, like Gen Xers and millennials and stuff. They would have hanged out like. I remember how energetic the 2010s was as a generation and stuff. Like the 2007 to like 2013, like people were out together. You know, they played Xbox, they played in these like sugar metal bands, but they would do other things as well. And you know, it sort of steadily declined ever since 2016, but it was there until like 2020, where it was like the gravestone just hit the pavement, you know, in 2020, and like everything just like everyone separated. Like everything officially died in 2020. Like everyone sort of found themselves or got rebirthed or entered their second puberty or whatever. Like it was a whole different world back then. I remember it. Like, you just have to look into those old Facebook posts and you will tell, like, things were bright, you know. There was, like, people had their, you know, first chance, fresh pages, could pretty much do anything, but everyone was kind of shy and stuff. Gen Zers don't have that awkwardness. They have, like, nothing left to lose. That's kind of like the generation separating us from the late Gen Zers or the early Gen Zers. You know, but I'm an 04. And it's kind of crazy that I'm seeing everyone get older. Like, the twink death is literally real. Twink death is real. If you don't know what it is, it's basically everyone getting really old and grimy and stuff. And, you know, like, as soon as I turned 20, and that 20 to 21, everyone, like, their skin complexion, everything, like, the wrinkles, just everything just blew up. Like, you know, it's crazy. That's just crazy, you know, and, it kind of makes me regret that I didn't push harder with music, but, like, it felt like I was, like, gatekept, or, like, I wasn't allowed anyways to pursue music. It is a very difficult thing. I was struggling a little bit with my mental health after I got tinnitus. Like, I am 21. I got it when I was 20. It feels like I'm genuinely, like, have wasted a good chunk of my, you know, years, you know, being young, because, like, you know, you can feel the silence of the breeze while, like, staring empty at a field for, like, 5 minutes, like I used to. You know, like, just literally standing next to a tree, just, like, looking at the scenery, like, and enjoying the wind. Like, I can't do that now. I'm just focused on, like, my hobby, and because I'm being, like, very active with this stuff, because now, like, I can't go back, basically. I'm too deaf to the point I can't go back. I wore protection, so don't complain about me. I did wear protection like this every single day since I was 17. With this, like, cranked up amps and everything. It was the day that I didn't wear it when I turned on that amplifier, and I forgot the guitar was plugged in. I was all, you know, the pedals, because the power socket was turned on. So the amp was turned on because the switch was on. And that was a whole accident. I'm sorry for not posting that much shorts and all this stuff. I don't want to be annoying, because if I don't have any creative riffs, I kind of just forget. But I'll post some shorts and post some photo shoots. You know, I don't, like, I know I should basically be the one that invites everybody else to, like, play guitar and stuff. Like, I'm very socially anxious in real life. Like, I have gotten in so much trouble for trying to talk to people and trying to, like, hide that social anxiety and try to, like, you know, butter myself up with alcohol or whatever. That like, I've never done that before. Like, only got drunk once in my life when I turned 18 on my birthday. That's, like, I've been a complete teetotaler ever since. But hate me for it, hate me not. But, you know, like, I feel like it's a very difficult way, but, like, I need to do it now, because I'm seeing all my brothers and stuff. They've been doing this shit since they were, like, 17, 16, 20, and they haven't released, like, a single record, or, like, they play with these bands maybe in some pubs, but they never got anywhere. They didn't have talent. But yeah, it is, like, crazy. Like, the time perspectives are crazy, so I feel like yeah, I shouldn't be talking about this, but it's just, you know, just down to heart. I don't want to be this, like, super hidden, private, here's my riffs, here's my guitar chords. I've generally nothing left to lose anymore. But yeah. Yeah, I like it. It has a really cool, clean tone. It's ceramic pickups, I think, like ceramic factory ones. I ordered a set of them, but little bit more autistically than most people, but I like to do it like that because if you just get those like your average okay, but like you get those like those average chord, like okay, let's try something else. Like I've done that so many times, I'm sick and tired of it. I like it a lot. I can forget. Actually, I soldered a little bit and I burned the wood here, but actually it gives me a marker on where the frets are actually, surprisingly. So it actually is a little bit more like it has a little bit more of a vibe. It's better to have a little bit more personality than to have it completely clean pages and you sell it for like nothing. But this I think I'll never sell now, honestly. Maybe in a winter or two, but like I get depressed in winter, so I sell every guitar I have. Like that whole perspective. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna like that. When the winter comes, I get sad. You need to like I need to lock up my guitars in like a special room and forget about them and not think about them, because if I do it in the winter, oh, the grueling 6 month winter, like that destroys my perspective sometimes. Then it is cold hearted. But yeah. That'll be it on the end of the video. That was my hidden riff. Try to find it. Do you know where it came from? Do you have any idea? Are you such a music nerd? Because it's from one of my favorite records actually. So you need to find it somewhere. It's on an EP, but it's on record. I'll give you a hint. It's from the 90s. That's it. Bye. Silver Pirates signing out. Yeah, this guitar is beautiful.